Hello traders, before we begin, remember that trading is risky. Any type of trading that you're doing is risky business. Talk to your broker. Understand there are risks involved with any type of trading you're doing, options, stocks, forex. This video is a little different. The chart on the left is the trade scalper. Chart on the right is the new autopilot trading system. It's completely different methodologies. The reason why I'm showing you this is because there is a long signal 3976 to go long on the trade scalper left chart. At the same time, there's a long on the autopilot. I like to see when we have multiple methods that are in the same direction. And so I'm going to take this 3976 long, and I also want to demonstrate what's happening with the autopilot. The autopilot is trying to take a trade, whether it be long or short, it's trying. And it keeps on updating to see if it can get filled on these signals, either going long or going short. So it's constantly trying, and now it's long the autopilot trading system on the right. It's also long manually using the trade scalper. Now, looking at the target, we're thinking 2 points, 2.5 points. It made 2.5, 2.75 of a point. If you see the trade scalper, it's already made the profit target. What that means is that if we're trailing a stop, if we're trying to hold on for a specific target, we cannot let this, what you're seeing here, move against us. It's already made a target. So if you haven't already gotten out of this trade, or any type of trade that looks like this, don't hold on to a trade. Exit the trade or move your stop so we are not going to lose anything on this trade. So the example here is to look at on the trade scalper, when you have a profit target, limit the loss. Do not allow that to go against you. Now on the autopilot trading system does the same thing, but it's automated, it's automatic. There's a break-even function that once it goes in your favor, whether it be 10 ticks, 20 ticks, 30 ticks, depending on the time frame that you're using. Obviously, a larger time frame like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, you have a much larger profit. With a smaller 1 minute, this happens to be actually 1,000 tick chart on the autopilot trading system. Once it moves in your favor, you're going to have an auto break even function. So this is really important when it comes to trading, whether it be manually or automatic trading, that once it goes in your favor, if you decide to pull the plug and take the profit and run, great. But if you're holding on for a much larger profit target or you're trailing a stop, don't let that go against you. Maybe a tick or two under where you entered. That's not the end of the world, but really the idea here is we don't want to lose money. And typically if it doesn't make the target and reverses, it's going to go against you. So as a rule of thumb, I always tell everyone, if it goes in your favor and it hasn't made the target, don't let that turn into a loss. Exit just under where you initially got in, or use a break-even strategy like we do here with the autopilot trading system. This is, I think, really important as far as trade management. It's not really talked about a lot, trade management, and I want to focus on trade management in this video, how you manage trades if they do not work. So you see, as an example, this trade here, it tried to go higher, it's trying to go to the target, and it's turning around. If that comes back to where you entered, get out of the trade, close the position. It tried. I mean, we're talking 2, 3, 4 points in our favor. I think that's more than enough to say it's either going to continue, but don't let this turn into a losing trade. So a little bit of advice. The autopilot is new and it has a lot of new features to it. If you have any questions, visit daytrade2win.com. Learn about the autopilot trading system. If you haven't already picked up the Trade Scalper software, the Trade Scalper is still available at daytrade2win.com, and feel free to drop us a line, support@daytrade2win.com. I'll see everybody at the next video. Take care now. If you're new to day trading and want to learn more on the benefits of trading the markets, visit daytrade2win.com, join the next mentorship class starting later this month, and subscribe to the Day Trade to Win YouTube channel. We focus on price action and work exclusively with new and beginner traders who want to learn more on how to prosper from trading.